and you are able to put to rest a whole number of demons of your own in this process. Hi, my name's Dee. Welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you're a first-time visitor. Click subscribe while you're here. Now, recently I did a series of readings about Jupiter conjunct the Galactic Center. Yeah, I finally said it right. Blissfully forgetting that for 2 days of that 5-day conjunction, Venus is stationed right in front of Jupiter. So it is not just a Jupiter galactic download, but a Jupiter and Venus galactic download for at least 2 days, the 22nd and the 23rd. So considering I'd already done the galactic download readings, this time my question for those 2 days is how best to apply the energies. So sit back and I'll bring up the cards. So Pisces, you feel like you're hanging around a bit at the moment, that you're wanting to gain understanding, and that you are that you're taking a risk and you're not sure if the risk will pay off. Is it something that you're going to have to move away just to try a completely different risk, because this has been going on for some time? But I don't think you quite realize the skill that you are showing with your waiting around. Yes, you may feel that motion is called for, but that motion is going to come to you not for a little while. What we have in the future of the situation is almost like you stop dithering about and you finally make a decision while balancing all the various commitments that are made on you. But that balance is very much a sense of inner discipline. It's not to discount jugglers, but the way we view jugglers as opposed to the way we view a martial artist, we see the martial artist as a lot more disciplined. Not entirely true, really, is it, if you think about it? Because, yeah, the martial artist has a wonderful amount of discipline, but so does the juggler to actually get where they've got to and the skill that they have. But the juggler is looking at what they are juggling. The martial artist is thought to be looking within, looking to the body, getting that centered balance. That's far more about perceptions. Please, no hate comments from jugglers out there. I know how hard you work. And of course, the center of balance is within yourself, because why wouldn't it be? But you are both exhibiting and protecting what is yours at the moment, Pisces. And I feel that there is stuff going on around you that maybe, to a point, it's like you feel like your skills and your accomplishments are being ignored. To another point, it's people are a bit too busy to pay attention at the moment. That's okay. You know, it's understandable. If they've got stuff going on, they've got stuff going on. You know, chill out about it. The time of recognition for you will be coming. It's giving you a chance to experiment, to say, well, I'm doing this thing, but shall I try this a bit differently? Shall I try that a bit differently? What happens if I tweak this? What happens if I tweak that? And you are able to put to rest a whole number of demons of your own in this process. So while you're feeling that other people are ignoring you, great. Okay, because it's giving you this playground to put your own demons to rest, where people around you have a lot more recognition of you than what you actually think they do. And you have the skill to accomplish that which you are setting out to do right now. It may have seemed like it was a boring, mundane thing, or that boring and mundane is not quite the the phrase, but I feel like were very defensive about exhibiting the skills that you have, and you've no need to be, because people are recognizing that the skills that you've been exhibiting, you're doing really well, and you're getting better, and you're getting better even more. What you need to be is receptive to the feedback that you are getting right now. There's part of me thinking that you were naturally defensive and you're worried that the rules are in your way. The rules are not in your way. You just need to use a little bit of insight to okay, I think natural laws and natural laws of community and what have you are slightly in your way because you're wanting to run straight ahead, and that's not going to happen. It's going to be it's going to be slower than you think, but you need to be receptive to that feedback that you do get. Okay, because yeah, you are at the mercy of the whims of fate to a certain extent, but heck, you are getting very, very good at manipulating fate. You know, there is an element of master your emotions, master your manifestation skills. And this, what you're going through right now, you're having the ability to put some of your own personal demons to rest while everybody is actually standing back at a distance, busy with their own stuff, but taking time to go, hey, look at him. He's doing really well for himself right now. He's putting those demons to rest. He's shining. He's enjoying himself, because you are enjoying what you're doing, okay, at the same time as putting demons to rest, because putting demons to rest is never pleasant. But a personal issue receives, get my teeth in. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, and adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Both cards wanted to jump out of that deck. These oracle decks are getting more and more talkative as these readings go along. But trust your path, courage. Okay, so this is a really, really, really good time for you, and the efforts that you are putting into whatever it is are paying off within yourself as well as within the material world. So I'm not just saying you're working on you. You're working on something else. You're working, it's almost a magical act. You are working on something which you see as separate of you, as you. But by doing that and focusing on that, you are working on yourself at the same time. So whatever your project is, it is a totem of your inner being, your emotional levels, your hang-up levels, base chakra levels, all that sort of, all the kit and caboodle, all the things that, you know, all the emotional detritus that we can build up over the years. That's what you're working with sympathetically with the project that you're on right now. So all in all, people are recognizing the efforts that you're putting in. They're well impressed with the efforts that you're putting in. You're not hearing that they're well impressed with the efforts that you're putting in, because one, you're busy and a bit defensive and remaining on your own for a certain extent and busy putting demons to rest. But they're impressed. The way other people are, they're recognizing your authority. And notice we've got a divine coupling here as other people are seeing you. And at the moment, the Empress, because it's Tarot, the New Visions, it has her back to you, but somebody's noticed. And that's all I'm getting from that, is that somebody has noticed. And I'm really drawn to the swan in this card, which makes me think of Leda out of Greek myths. And For some reason, I want to say Apollo. So the sun is shining. I can't remember. I'm sure Apollo and Leda had a thing, but I seem to remember her being pursued by a serpent or something. But somewhere along the story, a swan was involved, and therefore swans got associated with Apollo. Or was she Apollo's mother? Oh, I'm going to have to look that up, and I so should know that. But by that link with Apollo, I'm seeing that the sun is shining on this. So give it time. You're aware that it's, and I think that the answer might be what, more time? Yes, more time, because you haven't finished yet. But believe me, you will be mastering your emotions, turning your back on the stuff that isn't useful for you, and your efforts are going to pay off in the material world almost like magic. So using the Venusian download energies on the 22nd and 23rd, seek that interior balance. Look at your process, because there's a lot here about stage work. Look at your process and notice how your process externally mirrors a process internally, and things will just click into place. It's not, oh, I've got to do this. It's, oh my God, look at what I've been doing. And then I think your defensiveness might fade away a little bit because you're not going to need it anymore. So all in all, that's a really, really positive reading. So if it means anything to you yet, which it probably, well, it should do, to be quite honest, since you're already on the path of this process. If this reading is for you, then this means something to you already. Comment down below, press subscribe while you're there, because, hey, I'm on my own journey as well. And stay tuned for more astrological download type readings. Cheers.